Alright, so recently Skywars player base has been dropping a lot. This has happened within the past couple months. I just kind of wanted to talk about it because, I mean, yeah, people have noticed it, but like I feel like it needs to be a little bit more addressed. So I think the first reason is that the game is just getting really repetitive and people just don't really want to play the same thing tens of thousands of times. So they just get bored and they move on to something else. And then also a lack of like good updates and attention to the game, I guess. And yeah, like earlier this year there were some good updates, like new prestiges and stuff. Some people didn't like them. I don't really care. I think they're fine. And they also nerfed mining, so that was also good. But they just don't really seem to listen exactly to what the players want. Like, sure, they'll add some of the stuff that people ask for after like months and months of asking, but they don't really add it in the right way to where people actually like it. And I guess that like leads people to just thinking the game isn't being attended to. Another thing about like cheaters in the game, there's a lot of closet cheaters and b-hoppers and everything, especially the noob queues that have to deal with this because of matchmaking, which has been added in 2021, so a couple of years ago. They have to deal with like more b-hoppers because those are usually new accounts. So that's like discouraging to them, and then they end up quitting. But also they obviously end up being in normal queues as well with high stars. A lot of people closeting, and sometimes it's kind of hard to tell that they're cheating, but you can tell if you have a good eye, I guess. And then they're also like super blatant and they just don't get banned either. I mean, some of them do if you check like the tracking Discord with all those bans there, but vast majority of them do not get banned. If they do, it takes like several weeks, several months for them to get banned. Also, another thing is just people playing super weird. People playing like it's ranked Skywars. They mine full diamond, mine the E-table, mine the anvils, combine everything, all just to get like a 1-kill win and bring it to like Doom or something. Like, people just don't like that, and it just makes the game boring. That also kind of goes back to the point about cheaters. They usually make like stat ults and stuff to cheat and then like play like it's ranked and just play super sweaty, and then they just all it is just to get good stats, good win-loss, good KD, and usually they end up just not getting good stats anyways. I don't really know that many ways that the player base could actually come back. There is a couple ways that I think, but these are very unlikely to happen. The first one is Minecraft and Hypixel just all of a sudden becoming really popular again, like it was back in 2019 when it blew up again, and 2020, 2021, and also like sort of another type of like pandemic thing where everyone has to stay inside and they can just play video games for fun. That's the only way I can see it. It's like a lot deader than like last year, and a lot of people thought it was dead last year. I look back on it, there was like 1,500 players in solos alone back then. It was like 2,500 players total, I think, like last summer, which isn't even that bad. Like, sure, it's lower than it was in like 2021, I think, when there was like a few thousand more players at least. I don't remember the exact player counts. If I could find some player counts, I'll show it. But, and yeah, I don't know. This is just kind of something I wanted to talk about because it's kind of sad to see that the player count is this low, and I just thought it'd be a good idea to talk about. So that's about it.